Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Isolation Libations. This is episode 27. It's Tuesday night. I am Joey Joyce. I am your bartender. And, when you've done 27 episodes of this, you're gonna try to find new ways to come make your entrance. And, I don't know, I'm running out of ideas, but here we are anyway. So, we make cocktails. We, meaning I, make cocktails to pair along with Brian Chartrand's Happy Half Hour on Facebook.com/Brian Chartrand Music. I make them, but then I really hope you guys make them at home too. Again, if you ever have any questions, send me a message on Instagram, on my YouTube, on Facebook. Please, I am here to help. I want to hope that some of you guys are making these cocktails too. I don't mind drinking them. They're great. I know Brian's making them too, so that's cool. But anywho, when possible, we try to make. I keep saying we. Let's do the royal we. We make cocktails that match up to one of Brian's songs, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Tonight, we're making one that definitely goes to one of his songs. It's called On My Own. It's off of the Sweet Remains album, Night Songs. Now, last night I was listening to this song and a couple things just popped out to me that was like, yes, that's a cocktail right there. There's I can do something with this. There were five lines that kind of jumped out at me and said, yes, I can make a cocktail to this. First one is, I've got some demons in me. There's a line in the song. Now, to me, I thought, I've got some demons in me. I like dirty martinis. That's kind of like a little demon, little secret, something maybe I'm not proud of. But I like a dirty martini. That's okay. The second one, what's the second one? If I only had a little cheat sheet right here, I could look at, can't help but feel ashamed. Yes, I can't help but feel ashamed because I used to only drink vodka. That was like my go-to spirit. Wasn't really much of a fan of whiskey. I drank a lot of vodka, so I can't help but feel ashamed. Not that you should. That's a personal thing. Another line in the song is, he says, I've got whiskey, gin, and rum. I was thinking about this cocktail. I was thinking about trying to make a cocktail with using whiskey, gin, and rum, outside of doing some kind of weird Long Island riff. It wasn't jumping out in my head, so I thought, well, what if I didn't have whiskey, gin, and rum, three favorite spirits of mine? Like, well, I'd be forced to use vodka. So back to the vodka. Let's make a vodka thing. Fourth one, when there's smoke, there's fire. Or where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm like, okay, we need something smoky element. Maldon sea salt. Smoked Maldon sea salt. Smoky. Awesome. The fifth one, the title of the song, I'm on my own. Sometimes I feel like I'm on my own coming up with these cocktail recipes, but then just the other night, Brian was telling me that he was making his dirty vodka martinis, which he is apt to make and enjoy, that he was using some jalapeno juice instead of just olive brine, and he said it turned out pretty tasty. I said, so I said, I'm gonna try doing that too. So I'm not on my own. Brian's helping me make cocktails too, which makes me feel very inadequate with my musical abilities. Because if he starts creeping into my cocktail making, I'm not going to creep back into the music part. I got no guitar skills whatsoever. But hopefully I can still keep up my end of the deal with the cocktails. But I'm not on my own. He's helping me out. None of us are on our own. We got friends. We're here. We're going to have some fun. All right. I'm in a weird mood. How about you? So let's make this cocktail. Got my shakers. That's important. You need that. So this cocktail obviously does have some homemade ingredients. Nothing crazy, nothing outlandish. The weirdest is probably the rainwater Madeira. But if you go to Whole Foods, like a decent liquor store, any kind of wine shop, they should have the rainwater Madeira. Madeira is amazing. It doesn't go bad. It's already bad. It's oxidized wine, basically. It's cooked. It's delicious. So that might be the only kind of challenging thing to find, but you can find it. It's not pricey, and it's good, and it's versatile. We'll make some other cocktails with it too, I promise. So if you pick up a bottle, we'll make sure it doesn't go to waste. So yeah, the smoked Maudon sea salt, gonna have that. Let's just do our usual little small pinch. I'm actually gonna go a little bit heavier since this is kind of a playing a dirty martini. This cocktail is called the On My Own, by the way, in case you didn't catch that. So, Maudon sea salt, slightly more than I usually use, because you want that briny little bite. This is a savory cocktail for sure. Next up, this is the brine, the brine. I didn't do all jalapeno. I kind of cut it half with olive brine and then half jalapeno brine, because I still like the olive notes in there too. Gonna go 3/4 of an ounce for this. So this is a pretty dirty drink. But hey, it's Tuesday. Let's keep it dirty. Next is the rainwater Madeira that we infuse with oregano. Again, oregano shouldn't be hard to find at the store. Plop it in there. I left it in for about a day and a half, and it's nice. It really pulled out some of those savory oregano notes. I don't know why, I just feel like it goes with the Madeira. I enjoy it. Let's go with 3/4 of an ounce with this as well. So if you think about it, this is sort of taking the place of, not sort of, it is taking the place of dry vermouth in a martini. It does have a little touch of sweetness to it. So again, that's why I'm probably bumping up the salt and the brine just to balance out some of the sweetness in there. But you do get the savory from the oregano. Now this is our Wheatley vodka that infused with a couple sprigs of rosemary. Same thing, about a day and a half. You kind of crunch up the rosemary when you put it in, just to release the oils in the leaves. And well, that's it. That one's a real simple one. So for this, let's go ahead and go 2 ounces. I think we can fit a 3.5 ounce drink in this glass. So 2 ounces of your rosemary infused Wheatley, why are you saying it that way, vodka. Okay, reach for your ice. Oh, that you have conveniently placed over here. Grab your other shaker, put in your ice. Put your top on and shake. Again, this is going to be served up, so make sure it's as diluted and as chilled as you want it, because it's not going to get any more chilled or diluted. Alrighty. Grab your handy Hawthorne strainer that you always have ready to go. Just a single strain with a shaken martini. I don't mind some of that froth, that really cold little ice chips. Something nice about a frosty, ice cold, dirty vodka martini. And this is even better than a normal dirty vodka martini, because you got the rosemary, you got the oregano, you got the little jalapeno brine, it's the smoked sea salt. I'm not ashamed to say that I really like this vodka martini, the On My Own. For garnish, did a little trifecta, got a jalapeno, cocktail onion, and a green olive. This happens to be blue cheese stuffed. I'm really going all out on the things I normally wouldn't do, but I love it. It's good. So that's it. That's the On My Own. Please listen to Brian Chartrand's music tonight, every weeknight. Again, you can go back and listen to them on demand anytime on Facebook, facebook.com/Brian Chartrand. That's going to do it for me. Just for tonight. I will see you tomorrow, Wednesday. We're going to take a break from this stuff. We get our midweek mocktail. But then, don't worry, Thursday, we'll be back to the sauce. So, cheers. Yeah, guilty pleasure right there.